Good evening, this is Darcis, your favorite vampire. I'm actually not here to talk to you guys about vampires this time. Tonight I want to talk to you about an occult perspective to the coronavirus, which has been dominating, the media globally. So, the way I look at the coronavirus and all the fallout from it is that it's part of a 4-year cycle. So, if you think about 4-year cycles in the West, we have the United States presidential election, we have high school terms, undergraduate college terms, and then globally we have the Summer Olympics, the Winter Olympics, World Cup. They come every 4 years. And then when you look at the number 4 in Eastern Chinese culture, 4 is associated with death. So 4-year cycles to me are very powerful, very indicative of renewal and ends and rebirth. So, looking back at 2016, you can see a lot of evidence of, basically, for lack of a better word, death. A lot of celebrities and public figures passed away. David Bowie died 10 days into 2016. We also lost Prince, Muhammad Ali, Fidel Castro, Nancy Reagan, Carrie Fisher, Alan Rickman. These are all household names, and most traumatically to me, we lost Gwen Ifill, who did the PBS NewsHour. And then, on top of that, we saw the election to the United States President of Donald Trump. Regardless of where you stand politically, I think we can agree that that has been very traumatic to the status quo, to what everyone expects the norm to be, and it's very much kind of upset things. It's the end of a certain way of thinking and the start of another. So now we're in 2020. We've lost Kobe Bryant, we have politics that are crazier than ever, and we have the coronavirus. That's the big deal in the room now. So the coronavirus is infectious enough as a literal disease, but it's also infectious as a meme, as an idea, as an egregoric kind of entity. It's basically infecting the collective consciousness of people. Everywhere you go, they're talking about coronavirus. They're in a sort of panic. Even me, sometimes I'm wearing a mask on the metro or something of that nature. There's food shortages. People are teleworking and not going to school or to work or to public events. Another fallout we're seeing is that people are putting more on technology to get their work and interaction done. We might see that if we can rely on telework and technology to survive in the coronavirus pandemic, maybe it's evidence that we'll be moving forward faster into integrating technology into our daily lives for work and interaction more so than we already are. When you think of ideas such as transhumanism and people living in virtual reality and working from virtual reality, this might prove that it's more sustainable. So, what we're seeing from all this is that it's not going to be an apocalypse. You don't have to worry about the world ending. This is part of 4-year cycles that have happened before. We've seen times of strife, we've seen times of conflict and uncertainty. So what's good to take away from this is that you should have a sober mind in the year to come. There will be casualties, more people will indeed die. That's just part of the natural process of it. But if you pay attention to how things are going, you stay aware and stay prepared, things should work out all right, and we should be back to normal. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this has been at least somewhat helpful, and help to ease your minds in the times to come. Until we meet again.